the World Rugby 15s Player of the Year in partnership with MasterCard for both men and women. In the men's category, the Roll of Honour reads like another dream team in itself. Keith Wood, Fabien Galtier, Johnny Wilkinson, Schalk Berger, Dan Carter, Richie McCaw, Brian Habana, Shane Williams, Thierry Dusautois, Kieran Reid, Brodie Retallick, Beauden Barrett, Johnny Sexton, Peter-Steph Dutoit and Antoine Dupont. But who comes next? The nominees were selected by our new men's panel this year, including Jacques Berger, Fiona Coughlin, Thierry Dusautois, Richie McCaw, Drew Mitchell, Hugo Monnier, Melody Robinson, Blaine Scully and John Smith. Discussion, I can tell you, went long and hard on every international match this year, right up to last night's conclusion, and therefore let's have a look at our 2022 nominees.
Tackle made by Kolisi and Lukaniwan there to help in winning the penalty as well. And Lukaniwan ran for script, it's over there! Finds Lukaniwan. Gets past Caleb Clark again!
Fantastic tackle by Dupont. France turn it over. Aldrich. Onto the fall, and the captain is through.
And a centre back inside. Dupont gets the try. Jonathan Sexton.
Thank you.
Trying to probe it down into Scottish territory. The battle. 50-22 goes his way.
Managed to turn it over.
Oh, touch from the player, brilliant from him.
Gibson Park, Van der Fleer! Just Van der Fleer!
A round of applause, please, for the nominees, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is going to be announced in a few moments' time because we are doing them both together this evening. It has been another incredible year for women's rugby, culminating in a truly phenomenal Rugby World Cup in New Zealand. A first to be held in the Southern Hemisphere. Eden Park has set out new records for TV and digital audiences, for broadcast and for commercial revenue. There were performances that captured imaginations and new fans all around the world. But which star shone the brightest? The list of nominees was carefully crafted by our Women's 15s panel, including Fiona Coughlin, Stephen Jones, Cheryl McAfee, Heather Moyes, Gillian Potter, Melody Robinson, Carlton Arna and Danielle Waterman. Together, they reviewed every test match throughout the year, paying particular attention to the Rugby World Cup. So who are this year's nominees for the Women's 15s Player of the Year in partnership with MasterCard?
Such a great captain, a real leader from the front to good.
De Goody causing some issues in tight, the captain. De Goody comes in and strikes it.
Now the pick and go through the middle.
De Goody will go quick. De Goody, the captain, angling through bodies.
Demand spies again. Demand takes it upon herself. Demand taking the mantra of fun and freedom and playing with that to a new level. Demand stabs a little kick through, but Brunt to chase. Demand to the corner. And Luahe's man, so often the architect, now gets the points herself.
Matthews burst through the first attempted tackle. Always providing momentum for England.
How about that for a thumping run?
Just accelerates into the contact.
It had to come. Matthews in the end rounds out for the English.
Sansu, France scrum half, so crucial to what they do.
Sansu still like a magician with a little chip over the top. It bounces on, and Laura Sansu with a fantastic individual try.
Sansu looking to clear it away. Away goes the halfback itself, and Laura Sansu will open the scoring at Rugby World Cup 2021.
Portia Woodman, too strong, too good. No
finish on Portia Woodman. You won't get a better view than what's coming up right here.
Wide for Woodman. Woodman and Joyce come together again. This time Woodman gets the better of her and the rest of the Welsh defence, skipping through tackles, bumping off bodies. Portia Woodman's unstoppable.
Once again, a round of applause, please, for our nominees, ladies and gentlemen, and to present the men's and women's 15s Player of the Year in partnership with MasterCard. Please welcome to the stage panel member and South African legend Brian Habana and four-time Rugby World Cup player and now IRP staff member Rachel Burford.
The winners of the World Rugby Men and Women's 15s Player of the Year 2022 in partnership with MasterCard are Josh van der Fleer and Ruhe Demant.
Just you two, if you'd like to step forward, winners. Many congratulations. Good on you. Well done, Ruhe. Lovely. If I can stand in the middle, I'm going to put you there and you there. I'm going to be honest, you're going to have worse weeks in life. A World Cup win, and now officially crowned the best female player on the planet right now. And I love the celebration from your teammates as well. Put this moment into words for us.
Unexpected. I guess, firstly, just want to congratulate all the other nominees tonight, not only in this category, but in all the categories. To be nominated at this awards night is an achievement in itself. And for myself to be here tonight with so many of my teammates, we've never done this before, so we're having a lot of fun tonight. And we're looking forward to the rest of the night. Yeah.
We hadn't noticed, but just tell us a little bit about the journey that you've been on. What were your dreams as a young girl playing rugby in New Zealand, and how good does it feel for them to come true here and now?
Yeah, I guess for like most of us in our team, and like many rugby players in New Zealand, I come from a very, very small place, and to be able to put on the black jersey, it was always a dream. I never knew about the Black Ferns growing up as a kid. I guess like most other women my age now, women's rugby was never accessible, was never something that you kind of aspired to be like, because you never had role models like that to look up to. And that was one of the great things about this World Cup is, one, it was free to air, so everyone could watch it, but people could, turn on the telly or go to the games and see people that look like them, and so many strong women out there doing amazing, incredible things. So, yeah.
Yeah. As you do. You speak quite brilliantly. From a small place to the world stage, you look very, very comfortable indeed. Well done to you, sir, as well. Many, many congratulations. I know that you get quite a thick media handbook in Ireland, so I'm going to set you a test. Why have you played, personally, such good rugby this year without mentioning team and teammates?
Well, I think I have to be honest. Coaches. Coaches.
Okay, I forgot to put that one in.
Yeah, the coaches. Well, I've been incredibly fortunate to have great teammates and coaches that have really pushed me on, as well as my wife and my family supporting me a huge amount. I think, especially from teammates, I'm lucky to have some very experienced, some really, really top quality players, and especially in my position as well, both in Ireland and in Leinster. So I've always felt I've needed to be playing at my best the whole time, or I wouldn't be playing. So that's certainly driven me on.
Just a 3 mention of teammates, so we'll give you a D- for that answer. But tell us a little bit about how much you've enjoyed the last 12 months, and pick us a highlight as well, because there've been a number to choose from.
Yeah, it's been great. I think winning any of the games we've won with the team, I think obviously the win over New Zealand would be right up there in terms of rugby. But I'd have to, my wife's sitting there staring at me, so I'd have to say I got married in August, so I'd say that probably has to be up the top.
World Player of the Year, but a very sensible husband at the same time. Good on you. And obviously, just from your perspective now, looking into next year, you are now the hunted, not the hunter. How comfortably does that sit for Ireland?
Yeah, it's I mean, it's where every team wants to be. Obviously, you don't have that underdog status coming into games, but it's where we want to be. It's kind of the goal we've set ourselves is to be performing at our best, and we feel if we can do that, then we should be hopefully right up the top. So certainly very motivated for the next year ahead. It'll be an exciting one.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm going to give the final word to you. Pick us a memory, a moment that we wouldn't have seen over the last few weeks and months, perhaps, which you will take with you forever. We saw the trophy lift and we saw the celebrations, but you've got a fabulous team here and a lot of very good friends in amongst it. Tell us a little bit about how much the journey has meant to you.
Yeah, I guess there's not a single word to kind of describe the journey that we've been on as a team. 12 months ago, we came up here to the Northern Hemisphere and got wasted. And in the...
Literally or metaphorically.
Both. And in that 12-month period, we've been able to, completely transform the way that we think about footy and the way that we play. And a lot of that was due to our coach, Smithy, I guess the courage that he instilled in us and the belief that he also had in us to play footy as free as possible, and enjoy it, kind of like that backyard style of footy that we play as kids. But not only that, we had a great bunch of girls who put their heart and soul and body on the line for everyone, regardless of whether or not they were playing. So we got the job done, but we also had a great time, a lot of fun doing it as well. So.
Well done, you.
Yeah,
you both stand here as the world's best players right now. Ruahe, Josh, many, many congratulations. If I can invite you to exit stage left, well done. See you on the dance floor event.